Welcome to Historial World. In this video we will discuss, why go to Honolulu, Oahu? If Oahu is the heart of Hawaii, then Honolulu is its racing pulse. In this cosmopolitan capital city, you'll find everything from historic landmarks to fine dining to world-class shopping. Home to the majority of Oahu's population, Honolulu stretches across the southeastern shores of the island, from Pearl Harbor to Makapu'u Point, encompassing world-famous Waikiki Beach along the way. Britain's Captain William Brown was the first foreigner to ever sail into Honolulu Harbor. In 1794, the captain reached Honolulu and established it as a port. The 1941 attack on the Pearl Harbor Naval Base remains one of the worst attacks in the United States. This attack was also the reason for U.S. forces joining World War II in order to fight with the Allies in Europe. Another of the historical facts about Honolulu, Hawaii, is that the Uss Arizona Memorial marks the final resting place of many of those killed during the Pearl Harbor attack. A total of 2,403 lives were tragically lost, and approximately 1,102 soldiers who perished still rest below the attack site, now marked by the memorial. Before becoming a U.S. state, Hawaii was the Kingdom of Hawaii and had a royal family. Due to this, royal residences were constructed. Iolani Palace in Honolulu remains today and is known as the only royal palace in the United States. If you've considered moving to Honolulu, you may not want to learn this fact. Honolulu ranks as the third most expensive city to live in the United States. Only New York City and San Francisco are more expensive to live in. One of the most famous Honolulu landmarks is the Bishop Museum. This museum is also notable as one of Hawaii's largest and the biggest museum in the state dedicated to Hawaiian history. In addition, the museum houses the biggest collection of Hawaiian and Pacific cultural artifacts in the world. The Honolulu Museum of Art is home to the biggest collection of Asian and Western art in the world, and the largest collection of art in Hawaii. This cultural attraction features an array of unique pieces from Hawaiian, American, and international artists. In total, there are 60,000 artworks at the museum. Honolulu sees 90 rainy days per year. December is noted as the rainiest month, with an average of 10 days of rain. August is the driest month, with an average of 6 rainy days. The National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific is a military cemetery located in Honolulu. This cemetery honors those who perished and are still missing due to various U.S. conflicts, including World War II and the Vietnam War. The cemetery also houses around 25,000 graves of soldiers. Honolulu means sheltered harbor, or calm port. This name was likely given due to the port surrounding the city. Honolulu is known even today as the principal port of Hawaii, and the scenic and peaceful harbor area is a major tourist attraction. The sport of surfing was made popular by a Honolulu resident. Duke Pauakahanamoku lived in Honolulu for most of his life and was an Olympic swimmer and world-class surfer. Many refer to him as the father of modern surfing. Honolulu is physically the largest city in Hawaii, covering a total area of 177.2 kilometers squared, or 68.4 square miles. Oahu, the island Honolulu is located on, is the third biggest of the Hawaiian Islands by size. Therefore, it's no wonder one of the island's cities is Hawaii's most expansive. Along with being Hawaii's largest city by size, the Honolulu population is the greatest of any city in the state. Honolulu is home to approximately 337,250 residents. Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, was born in Honolulu in August 1961. This means that he is the only president to date born outside of the contiguous United States. Obama's family was living in Hawaii at the time but moved out of the state a few months after his birth. Waikiki Beach is Hawaii's most famous beach. One of Oahu and Honolulu's most iconic natural features is Diamond Head Mountain, also known as Diamond Head State Monument or Diamond Head Crater. This volcanic mountain is at least 300,000 years old, with other estimates putting it at 500,000 years old. Along with visiting the renowned Iolani Palace while in Honolulu, you can explore the Queen's former summer residence. The Queen Emma Summer Palace acted as the royal family's summer residence between 1857 and 1885. Visiting Honolulu is on many travelers' bucket lists, and for good reason. Along with being a top tourist hotspot, there's a lot to learn about this Hawaiian city.